Hello viewers, I am Ikram and you are watching my YouTube channel English with Ikram. In today's video, I am going to discuss one more phonological rule, one more rule for pronunciation. And again, it's very important and very interesting rule that will definitely help you to improve your pronunciation, to be very much close to native speakers. To look like a native speaker, you are supposed to be correct 100% or close to 100% in pronunciation. In my last video, I discussed a very important phonological rule that might have definitely helped you in pronunciation. The rule was the sometime becomes star when it comes at the end of a word, and sometime it remains star. You can watch that video. I will give the link of that video here in the description of this video. So today's rule is a bit different. Before that, you are supposed to pronounce these words. Common pronunciation of the non-native speakers. First word is C-O-M-B. How do you pronounce this word? Pronounce it yourself first. Or I can say that I have heard many people pronouncing this word as comb. Have you heard this? Or what is your pronunciation? Try to pronounce it yourself. Normally, I have heard many people, more than 80-90% people, pronounce this word as comb. Then, this is bomb. You might have heard many people, or you can check yourself, you can assess yourself by pronouncing this word. How do you pronounce this word? I have heard many people pronouncing this word as bomb, isn't it? Then, another word, I have heard many people pronouncing this word as tomb. Isn't it? Am I right? And what is your pronunciation? Pronounce it yourself. I will discuss the rule and then correct pronunciation of these words later on. The next word is climb. He has climbed on the tree. Climbing. You might have heard people. And this is common pronunciation. The next word, thumb. Isn't it? Or you can judge yourself, your pronunciation, the level of your pronunciation. How do you pronounce this word? If not, then what is the correct pronunciation? Normally, I have heard many people pronouncing this word as thumb. The next word, plumber. A person who does plumbing, this sort of job, he is called plumber. Isn't it? So I have pronounced these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. You can check yourself whether your pronunciation is different than this, or you know what is the rule that's being applied over here. There is a certain rule that is applied on all these words. First, I will discuss that rule, then we will pronounce the words again. You have to keep in mind your pronunciation, or the way I have pronounced the word, which is, I know that is common pronunciation. Mostly people pronounce this word the way I have pronounced. Now, first I'll discuss the rule, then we will apply that particular rule on these words. The rule is very interesting and very important rule for pronunciation. That you know that rule in pronunciation, rules in English language are very rare. Whenever we find a rule, we get excited. Oh, we have got a rule. So rules are very much important if you find any rule in English language, whether it's grammar or pronunciation. Rule is ba sound, this sound, when it comes at the end of a word, b sound, this bilabial sound, b, when it comes at the end of a word after ma sound, after this sound, ba sound is not pronounced. Ba sound, when it comes before ma sound, it is not pronounced. In most of the cases, it comes at the end of a word, but certain cases, it may come at in the center. So, it may come at the end in mostly in words, but sometimes it may also come in the center. For example, in some words, but the rule is in most of the cases it comes at the end of a word. So are you clear? The rule is ba sound when it comes at the end of a word after ma sound, both are bilabial sound, it is normally not pronounced. So let me pronounce all the words again. It's comb. If I transcribe this word phonemically, if you consult Oxford Dictionary, you will find this pronunciation. It's comb. Ba sound is not pronounced. But again, one more issue that we people with the non-natives are facing, we normally pronounce this short vowel sound, but actual sound, where actual sound is this diphthong. I have discussed this issue while discussing vowel sounds. You can watch that video. There's a very long video of 56 minutes in which I have discussed all the short vowels, long vowels, diphthongs, and there are some certain vowel sounds which are intermixed. People get confused while pronouncing those words, and what are the common confusions. As in such cases, in most of the words where the actual sound is this diphthong, but we people pronounce this one. For example, in the word this one, we normally, the non-natives, we pronounce this word as home. We pronounce this short vowel sound, but actual sound is this one, home. This is not home, this is home. This diphthong is here. Go, we say go, very simple word. We say go, we pronounce this short vowel sound, but here the actual is this diphthong is go. Vote, this is not vote, it's vote. Throw, throw. There are many words, very simple words, where the actual sound is this diphthong, oh. But with the non-natives, in mostly people, they pronounce this short vowel sound. So here there are two issues. One, that's a rule that ba sound at the end of a word after ma sound, this is not pronounced, it's comb. And again, this is not comb, it's comb. This diphthong, comb. Comb. I am discussing the rule, but we are supposed to pronounce the word correctly. One more issue that we are facing, I have to resolve that issue as well. Come over here. You might have heard people pronouncing this word as bomb. Isn't it? Bomb. Again, the same rule will be applied over here. Ba sound will not be pronounced. It's deleted. It's not pronounced. It's bomb. It's ba, o, and m. It's bomb. Again, the same rule will be applied over here. This ba sound that comes at the end of a word, it will not be pronounced. The next word, again, the same sound, ba sound that comes at the end of a word, but again one more issue. Normally you might have heard people pronouncing this word as tomb, but again there is, if I transcribe this word, it's tomb. Ba sound is not pronounced, that's a rule. But another issue, we said to o, but actual sound is this long vowel sound, oo, it's tomb. Qaid-e-Azam's tomb is in Karachi. Not tomb or not tomb. Ba sound is not pronounced. The rule is there. But one more issue, there is no short vowel sound. It's oo, long vowel sound. That's tomb. The correct pronunciation of this word is tomb. I am discussing this phonological rule that ba sound, when it comes at the end of a word after ma sound, it is not pronounced. But there are some other issues that we are facing in pronunciation. I am going to resolve those issues as well. The next word, the very simple word, climb. We pronounce this word as climb. Again, we pronounce ba sound. The same rule will be applied over here on this word. Ba sound at the end of a word after this ma bilabial sound will not be pronounced. It's climb. K, la, I, and m. It's climb. Not climb. This ending sound, ba, this will not be pronounced. It's climb. Right? The next word, one more example, thumb. We normally pronounce it as thumb. Again, the same rule, ba sound is not pronounced. This sound will not be pronounced. It's thumb. Thumb. This ba sound will not be pronounced over here. And the next one more example, we say plumber. Again we pronounce ba and with force, plumber. Again the same thing. Ba sound comes after ma sound here. Again it will not be pronounced, it's plumber. Plumber. Not plumber, plumber. So this is the rule I have given you. Almost 7 different examples, 7 different words. You are supposed to find some more words where you can apply this very interesting and very important rule just to improve your pronunciation. And by following this rule, your pronunciation you can get close to the native speakers. And if your pronunciation is accurate, you will look like a native speaker. You will become close to the native speaker. So this is very simple rule, and this is your home assignment. This is your task that you have to find at least 5 new words where you will find ba sound at the end of a word or after ba sound, and you have to apply that rule. And in future you are supposed to pronounce these words 100% correctly, because now you have the rule. You are supposed to follow this rule, try to find some new word and try to apply this rule on those words. So that's all about this rule. Keep on watching my videos for spoken language, for practice of pronunciation, and for basic English grammar. Share with your friends, and that's all for today. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.